If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collector. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Today we're going to do something a little different. I've been wanting to do a custom sort of like kit bash project for Mythic Legions for a while now, and I've reached out to a couple of friends for some parts and pieces, just completely random. I don't want to know what I'm getting, and I just want to open a package, not know what's in it, and see what we can make. And this package here is from a really good friend of mine. I'd like to call her a friend of mine, Nikki Nicole Customs. She is big on the Mythic Legions Cabal page. She goes to Legion Con. She is a masterful painter. And so I put a feeler out on Instagram a while back, and I was like, if anybody has any, random parts, pieces, bodies, bucks, whatever, and they want to send them my way, send them on, and I will see if I can, on camera, without knowing what I'm getting, make a custom kit bash Mythic Legions figure on camera and see what we get. And so Nikki Nicole Customs was so generous and sent me this right here, and this is incredible. I had no idea what I was going to get, and this is, I can't get over how awesome this is and how awesome she is for sending me this. This is a bunch of parts and pieces. Look at this. I love the gauntlets here. This front flat piece is brilliant. I love the gray and the blue, just random parts and pieces just literally thrown together, and this is going to be brilliant. This is awesome. Nikki, you are incredible. Thank you so much for sending me this completely thrown together buck. The colors are wild, and we're going to see what we can do with this. We're going to pop it apart and see what we can do here. Next up, I made a purchase from a friend of mine on the Cabal. His name is Stephen J. McCann. If you guys have a chance to deal with him, please do so. I made a purchase from him, asked him to throw in some extra parts and pieces, just fodder, and he did not disappoint. Look what we get here. Look at this awesome helmet. This is fantastic. This thing is incredible. I have never seen this before. I know it came in like an Orc Builder set or something like that. That is brilliant. Man, I hope I can work that into this kit bash. We've got a plume here. This brilliant helmet. This is awesome. Is this a female style or an elf style helmet? That's really cool. Got some more beautiful legs, this time with some hooves on it. That's great. And these bone pieces. And this is really interesting because, I was thinking in my mind that I would love to do like some sort of skeleton, but now I've got some bone pieces to throw in the mix. So let's see what we can do. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to mix all this stuff with a bunch of parts and pieces that I already have. Just a whole bunch of fodder. We're going to throw all of this into the mix. Just put everything in a big pile and see what we can come up with. All right, I've got everything separated out into its various piles, and man, the first thing I want to do is see what this looks like, popping this. Oh, man, this is awesome. I have never experienced this helmet before. Oh, wait a minute. That neck peg is still in there. Jeez, let's see if I can pop that back on there and get it to pop off. Man, that thing really holding on to that thing. All right, I'm gonna have to do this off camera so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, man, this helmet is incredible, and if it does not work out for this custom, like, it's going on something, because that helmet is just ridiculous. Let's see here. I've got this that my good friend Jason give me for free. This Cosmic Legions like all in. This is one of my favorite dwarf heads that I did a custom paint job on. That may be where we go. Let's see here. Let's try this helmet that, I really do think that's some sort of like elf or female helmet, because it looks really small on a male body. I've never experienced that helmet before, so I'm not sure. This was some helmets I had. I think this came, was this in the Father Christmas, like, baggie? I'm trying to remember. Where I do have an articulated skull head. There we go. I really like the way that looks. That looks really, really cool. And I love the articulated jaw. Yep, I think this is where we're going to start off. Let's see here. Because we've got some... I want to do something maybe where he's got maybe some armor on one side and maybe some like a bone arm on the other. That would be kind of cool. I wonder what we could do here. I wonder if we... Let's see if maybe we can do like he's half flesh, half human, half decaying skeleton. Man, look at the difference in the color of the bone from the skull head and the arms. Does this work? Nope, that goes on the other side. That goes on that side. We may use that. I love this shoulder pauldron that came with the gladiator. That would be really cool. I want to kind of maybe cover up the where the bone and the flesh sort of meet. I'm probably going to have to do some painting if I use this to make the colors match. So let's see what we can do here. I like where this is heading. We're getting somewhere. I do think... Let's see. Is this a left arm, right arm? What do we got there? Come on out. And some of these are just like super tight once you get them in. I'm going to need my heat gun to get these things apart. Let's see here. What does it look like on this side if we went? Maybe he's got armor on this side, and maybe this other side over here is the bone arm. Let's see how that looks. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere. I'm digging this. So we got a half human, half skeleton sort of gladiator look going on right now. All right, I'm digging this. I'm digging where this is going. Yeah, this is looking nice. I think we're onto something here. All right, what do we think about that? What's this looking like? Man, I love that articulated. I love how that screaming skull head. I do have this arm that's much darker than this other silver arm, but of course I would have to swap it again. But it does match that shoulder pauldron much better. So I think I'm going to have to swap this back. So, yeah, do I want to do this? Is this what I want to do? Yeah, it does match up really nice. Yep. Let's see here. What do I do? Let's kind of keep the pieces together here. I'm really liking where this is heading. But yeah, I do think I need to... Yep, I'm going to swap these arms. Let's do that. Let's put this arm on. I love that darker color. That gives me one less thing to have to paint if I end up throwing some paint on this guy, which I do think I'm going to have to paint the bones here because this arm just does not match. And I really want that arm to sort of match the skull, that dirty, crusty skull. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is going very well. This is heading in the right direction. This is exactly what I was thinking about. When I saw these parts is, maybe some sort of skeleton, because skeleton arms and legs, they matched up. That really sparked some inspiration there. All right, I like where this is going. And the skeleton arm coming out of the flesh body doesn't really bother me that much. It doesn't really bother me. Now, we're going to have to get some gauntlets on here to hold our hands. And here we go. I have this silver one. It doesn't quite match up, but that, it's not bad. And I can paint that and make it a little darker. What do we want to do here? I don't have a... Oh, man, that hand looks really small. Is that a Mythic Legion's hand? Or is that from a different toy line? It just looks really small. Have they made skeleton hands in Mythic Legions yet? You guys let me know in the comments down below. I don't remember if they have made skeleton hands yet. I know that there's some coming in the upcoming wave. Some full skeleton figures. But man, those hands just look really tiny. They're very tiny hands. I don't know if these are Mythic Legion's hands. Huh. All right. Yeah, I'm not feeling these hands. They're kind of tiny, but I don't know what to do here because I have. Let's see here. All right, let's just move on. We'll move on. We'll move on. Let's see here. We've got some human legs. Is this the left side, right side? That is the. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw this leg on. Am I gonna need a heat gun? No, I think I got it. Okay. Here we go. Let's pop the other one on here. Let's see what we can do. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Yep, let's do this. Need to get some. How's that going to look? How's that going to look? Yeah, I think I like this. Yeah, there we go. That's very gladiator looking. I dig it. Let's get this popped on all the way. I have to do it off camera. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Okay. All right. I like where this is going, but maybe let's see here. Let's just go full half and half. Let's just... Sorry, I'm going to have to do this off camera. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having to do stuff off camera, but you know what? I want to do this all in one take with no cuts because I want to do it all live on camera and just see where this goes in real time. There we go. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, this is it. This is what's happening. We've got a half human, half skeleton warrior going on here. I love this idea. All right. Let's see which one of these. I like that this has already got some dry brushing and the rivets painted. That's one less thing for me to have to touch up at the end. Yeah, I love this. So I love this idea. Okay, we've got a gladiator, right? So this gladiator, let's just come up with a backstory for him. So yeah, I got to get rid of these hands. These tiny little hands are bothering me. So I can do a human hand on this side. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Yeah, after, looking at these, I don't think these are Mythic Legion's hands, but that's okay. That's okay. What can I do over here with this bone hand? All right, we'll forget about it. Let's just move on to the legs. I do like these. What do we like here? Do we like these knight legs or do we like these kind of orc legs? That looks really cool. I kind of dig it. Yeah, let's go this route. Let's go here. Okay, so I like this idea that we've got a gladiator that was, probably a renowned gladiator. He was very famous. He never lost a battle. He is just absolutely fantastic. And then maybe he comes up against a warrior in the arena that he was not prepared for, and maybe this is a magical or mystical opponent, and he gets attacked or somewhat. Yeah, let's not put a human foot on that side since that's bone. He's got one shoe on, one shoe off. That's the kind of guy we got going on here. And maybe he loses. Maybe he's attacked in the arena with some sort of magical weapon that causes half of his body to, die and decay, and he loses so his arm and his leg and his head becomes very skeleton. I don't know. Now I'm rethinking it. I'm rethinking it. What are we going to do here? Do we want to do that? No, that's just still too gladiator. I don't want to do that. What about this? That's cool. That's cool. just nothing does it for me like this skull does. I think we're going to stick with this. So yeah, so his head and his arm and his leg have decayed. That's it. That's what we're doing. Yes. Yes. This hand is perfect. It fits the glove. I don't have that tiny skeleton hand. There it is. That's it. This is our guy. I think this is what we're going with, guys. I think this is our Kit Bash. He survived death by magical weapon in the arena. This is who we're going to go with. So I'm going to add some paint to this guy and come back and show you the final result. All right, everybody, after some painting and some drawing, here is what we've come up with. This is my gladiator. You can see that I have added some dark wash to the bones here. What I've started off with was some dry brushing and some painting on the rivets. Here on this, I made the gauntlet the same color. I painted it the same color as the arm and the shoulder pauldron. I added some rivets and some dirt and muck to the front piece to bring some paint out there. I made the bottom leg greaves and the bottom of the foot match so that the arm armor and the leg armor all now match the armor on his arm. Same thing with the glove and the gauntlet on this hand. I did some dry brushing on this side, painted up the rivets, did some dry brushing on the armor up here. You can see that I've added some silver paint and buckles to this gladiator strap here, to sort of like give it some detail. You can see the dark muck and wash that I put all over the bones to sort of like bring the bones up to the same color as the skull. Here's his shield. This is part of his name, and I wanted to give him a broken shield to kind of show like where he got attacked in battle in the arena, and therefore that side of his body was dead and decayed. And I really like this mace that I have in my equipment to give him. So it's time to unveil his name. His name is Bill Bones Broken Shield, and I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, so we got Bilbo here. I like the name, Billy for an old skeleton, and so it's Bill Bones, and then from Thorin Oakenshield, we've got Broken Shield. So here's the guy. Here he is. He has lost battle in the arena, and he was attacked by some sort of like mystical weapon that made his left side of his body decay and rot, and there you have it. There's Bill Bones Broken Shield. Thanks again to Nikki Nicole Customs and Stephen J. McCann for providing some extra parts and pieces for this guy and making this happen. We will, definitely Bill Bones here is going to be the mascot for the channel for a while. He'll be our stand-in for like size comparisons when we do size comparisons for figures representing the Mythic Legions line. He may help me with some reviews. He may chime in with his opinion from time to time. And then maybe we'll give this guy away when we hit 2,000 subscribers, or we'll do something else if, you guys aren't big into Mythic Legions. But anyway, just thanks to everybody who helped make this happen. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching this fairly long video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please continue to check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am the Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I'm your host, Mark, and remember, I will see you in the toy aisles.